Now in this video I will discuss New Testament Mathew chapter 2 verses 13 to 23. The Lord appeared to Joseph in the dream and advised him to leave Bethlehem and to move towards Egypt because King Herod is after the life of the little child Jesus Christ. And accordingly, Joseph took the child, his wife Mary, and they departed towards Egypt. Meanwhile, Herod, when he came to know that Magi priests from Iran have tricked him and departed to their native country, then he became very angry and he decided to kill all the childs who are up to the age of 2, so that that child, that is Jesus Christ, will also die. And therefore a lot of carnage took place. And but Jesus, as I already told, has already migrated to Egypt along with his father and mother, and he remained there till Herod died. And after that, Lord appeared to him, intimated him that now Herod is no more, and nearly after 4 years they returned towards their native land again, that is Judah. But when they were approaching Judah, again, Lord appeared to him, Joseph, and intimated him that now, although Herod is no more, his son Archelaus has taken place, and he may harm the child. Therefore, they withdrew to a nearby bordering district of Galilee. And in that Galilee, there was a small hamlet, a small town which is called Nazareth, and there Jesus grew to adulthood from the age of 4 until his teenage. So that is how these verses are, from verses number 13 to verses number 23. In between, in the verses number 18, it is written that a voice is heard in Ramah, weeping in great mourning, Rachel weeping for her children and refusing to be comforted. So, who this Rachel is and what is the link of this lady Rachel with the happenings of Jesus Christ? Rachel was the wife of the prophet of Jews, Jacob. Jacob was one of the prophet, and all the Israelites are called the descendant of Jacob. So Rachel was the wife of Jacob. She was the second wife of Jacob. The first wife is also the sister of Rachel. So it is something related to the events happening with Rachel much before Jesus, and how it is linked with this, it's not given. So in all this, Lord is appearing, and then Jesus, along with his mother and father, is withdrawing towards Egypt. Was it easy for the couple, who were very ordinary shepherd, to withdraw to a place so far away from their native place without any means, remaining there for 4 years? And Lord is intimating him, and then he is coming back, but Lord is not intimating him correctly. Lord is intimating that Herod is no more, and therefore allowing him to come back. But as soon as Joseph is reaching to the presence of Judah, then Lord is again appearing before him. Either Lord is appearing, or the middleman Jibril is appearing, and then telling him to not enter to the city, rather withdraw to the border town of Galilee, border area or district of Galilee, and therefore they remain in one of the town of the Galilee, that is Nazareth. And there how this Jesus is henceforth known as Nasrini because of his upbringing in that town of Nazareth. So, is it possible that Jesus is with Jesus' father with so much average means is settling in Egypt and then coming back, then again settling in Nazareth, and then it is tried to portray that these events which is happening with Jesus has already been prophesied in one of the old books of Jews through the verse number 18. But the lady which is mentioned here is not Mary, it is Rachel. So that is one aspect which needs to be pondered. And second, this event is, I think that Joseph must have migrated from Judea initially, but he might have not gone so far as Egypt. He must have stayed somewhere in the border town, then came back when he came to know that Herods is no more. But all this story looked to be copied from one of the folk tales of the North India, where also the similar event has happened long back before Jesus Christ took birth, and there was one baby child, and the king of that area doesn't want that child because it was some Lord appeared in the cloud and told that king that this child will be the real king and he will remove you from the kingdom, and that is when this thing came to know to the parents of the boy, that is Krishna, then the parents took the child away across the river and they remain there till the child becomes adult, and then the child come back to his original place of birth, and then he killed that king. So in part that this aspect of early childhood of Jesus might have been copied from that story of North India. So think about that. That is the purpose of this objective analysis of the verse number 13 to verse number 23 of chapter number 2 of Matthew's of New Testament. That is all for today. Thank you.